being a nurse, interacting with some of the people that I interact with owners of the buildings, doctors, lawyers, uh, families that have a lot of money. And I start to notice a common pattern among those people who do have a lot of money. Money, real money, is not loud. That's one thing that I've noticed. Real money is not loud. Real money is very faint for the most part. It's very quiet. Uh, One thing that I noticed about people who get real money, not the rappers and the cats who are very braggadocious and everything like that, which is cool to be braggadocious if that's what you want to do. But the people with real money, you know what I'm saying? They're very faint. They're very quiet with it because those people normally don't like to be noticed. I don't know if you've ever been to like I'm a wrestling fan. So I go to like a lot of wrestling shows. Um WWE or whatever. And those seats, a lot of those front row seats when you go to like WrestleMania or something like that, they cost thousands of dollars, like tens of thousands of dollars. So clearly you have to have money to uh, be in these spaces and do what you need to do uh, to obtain those seats. And people that go to basketball games and they sit on the floor and all that kind of stuff. If that's what you into, you know what I'm saying. If that's what you into, but when you see that kind of stuff, one thing I notice about all the people with real money, the owners, the the doctors, the surgeons, the CRNAs, the people who got real bread, you know what I'm saying? They are all very mild mannered and they move very quietly. And I start to ask myself, especially when I'm traveling, I see that a lot. I see that a lot. The older couple, they'll be multimillionaires on a ship. And I ask myself, like, they have money. Why not? I guess, like, not so much be braggadocious, but why not let people know? More, like, not let people know, but why not show it off, I guess? Because, in our culture, we love to show off. And I start to ask these questions and I start to reflect and look, and I'm like, man, like Zuckerberg, he's another one, billionaire. But when you see Zuckerberg, if you was to see him in the street, you wouldn't think that. So the one thing that I'm starting to notice about real money, people with real money and real paper, they don't really talk about it. One thing I've also noticed about people with real money and real paper is that they are open to showing you how to obtain it. That's the wild part. Because it'll be a broke person that's always trying to withhold information from you. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to, come up, and if you're trying to start a business or something like that, and you see your partner, he's got a business going, and you get inspired by your partner, and hey, bro, how you doing that? Can I get down? Nah, man, nah, man, bro, it's that type of talk. But every single person that I've ran into with a lot of money had no problem giving me game and giving me jewels on how to make more money because they understand something. Not everybody is going to put in the actual work to obtain money. Now, whatever success is to you, it is what it is to you. That's all selective. Or, I'm sorry, that's all objective. I'm sorry, subjective. It's late. It's late. It's all subjective. Whatever success is to you. But if you are a person that seeks wealth, I do think that it's important to uh, follow people and to study people that are wealthy. How did they get it? When did they get it? How did they obtain it? How do they move? How do they talk? How do they interact in a room with a bunch of people? And I study, I study rich people. And I've gotten really good at determining who's really rich and who's like nigger rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause nigger rich, bust down, all that goofy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me not say it's goofy, because if that's what you like, that's what you like. But I gotta let you know I'm rich. You know what I'm saying? Like when a person win the lottery, and the first thing they go do is buy $50,000 chain and go wear it in the hood where people are impoverished at. You feel me? Like, that's not rich. That's just a cat who came up on a lick. So I'm just really starting to figure out what real money is and how people with real money conduct themselves. And I've also figured out that it takes real work to become rich and successful, and a lot of people just don't want to do that. And that's the real secret. A lot of rich people, they will tell you how to get rich. It's just implementing the steps. And you got to think about it. We live in a world where most people don't even want to go work a regular 40-hour 9 to 5 job 4 to 5 days a week. But people say they want to get rich. Getting rich, for the most part, is not easy. And it usually takes a long time to get rich. It really does. But see, when you come online, people will give you all this fantasy land talk about if you do this, do this, do this, you'll make $1 million. And 9 times out of 10, it's fake. You might have some that are really legit, but it's to get rich. You have to leverage. You have to obtain skills, leverage them on the market, and be able to add value to other people's lives by providing a business of sorts, some kind of service. You do not get rich by being an employee. You just don't. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. But everybody is not meant to be rich, what we would consider, what society would consider rich. And I say all this to say that I'm learning. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I will be rich, Lord willing. I'm going to make my paper. But I'm also going to keep my soul. And I'm also going to do it with balance. I'm not going to kill myself trying to attain someone else's standard. You know what I'm saying? And balance is that great equalizer. So I really am going to watch the way I move, and I'm going to pay attention to more rich people and how they move. And I think that's very important. So anyway, that's all I had. Just wanted to get these thoughts out. I'm going to holler at you in a minute. Peace.